3. Welcome to YALLFest 2025 and welcome to Let's Get Literary. My name is Rex Ogle and I have an addiction to books, both reading and writing. But that's not why I'm wearing this crown. My publicist made me wear it. But to be fair, Rex is Latin for king, which is useless information that I've been very proud of since I was a little boy. But enough about me. You are here to watch four amazing YA authors and one nutty moderator, me, make fools of ourselves for your entertainment. Tonight we're going to play two games, followed by some Q&A about these writers and their books. First, a few things for you, our esteemed audience, and what you can win joining us here tonight. There will be a $50 gift card drawing that will happen at the end of our show. The $50 bookshop.org gift card can be used at YALLFest Bookseller Blue Bicycle Books Bookshop site. That's a lot of B's. There will also be a galley giveaway of all the books running as part of YALLFest. You can check out the link in the chat or the QR code on the screen. And last but not least, please use the reply to everyone setting to weigh in and help the writers figure out the trivia and Pictionary, as well as ask your questions during the Q&A portion of the evening. Okay, how about we go around and introduce ourselves? Authors, join us.
Hello.
Oh,
Hi.
hi. You were here first, so you get to go first. Introduce yourself. Tell us about your book.
That's exciting. Hi, everybody. I'm Alex. I'm a Canadian author of YA books. I've published two books so far. Maybe Tomorrow I'll Know will be my third, which is really exciting. Maybe Tomorrow I'll Know is a time loop body swap rom-com in which a boy wakes up with no memory in a girl's body. And with the help of a handsome stranger who keeps forgetting him every day, he has 100 days to figure out who he is, where he came from, and how to get back.
All right. Peyton, you want to go next?
Sure. I'm Peyton June. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm the author of two YA books through Norton Young Readers. The first, Bad Creek, came out this year, and then my second, The Monsters We Made, I have this beautiful little poster of it, is a YA thriller about a girl who revives her town's infamous hoax to revive her family's business and a paranormal influencer who comes into town seeking answers. Of course, the cryptid ends up maybe real, and the girls are falling in love while hunting it.
Awesome. HD, how about you?
Hey, I am HD Carver, or Heather, either one. And We Became Wild is my YA debut. It's a contemporary. It's about two teens who set out on the Pacific Crest Trail after the death of the friend who held them together, whose dream it was to hike the trail. And they set out with her ashes and her battered copy of Wild on a journey that ends up being part survival as they battle the elements and each other, and part self-discovery.
Yay. And Taylor, last but not least, you.
I'm Taylor Hobbs, she, her. My book cover actually just got finalized today. So if you saw it on the intro page, I'm very excited. I don't have a fancy poster yet, but still an exciting day. My novel is called Heartbreak and Other Organ Failures, and it is my first novel with Norton, and it is a YA contemporary novel about two sisters, the older of whom has developmental disabilities and is and has some medical complications. And the two girls go on a madcap road trip across the Pacific Northwest to track down their estranged father and possibly convince him to give up an organ. So it's a lot of fun. It's very silly.
Who doesn't want an organ?
Just a small favor.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's put y'all in teams. Team one, Peyton and Taylor, and team two, Alex and HD. First up, oh, sorry, I should be using this so you can hear me. First up is YA trivia in teams of two. Teammates will work together to come up with an answer. Also, teams can ask the audience for help in the chat. All right, team one.
Ah,
How many books are in the Hunger Games series, including prequels? If you name all of them, you get an extra bonus point.
Wait, which
oh, okay.
team one are we?
Oh,
which is one and which is two?
sorry. Team one is Peyton and Taylor.
Okay.
Darn it, I
Okay.
know this one.
The Hunger
right?
Games, Catching Fire,
Fire,
Mockingjay,
and then the prequel.
which is Ballad of Songbirds and Saints.
Yes.
And then this one I haven't read yet.
Yeah, I was like, no, there's 5, I think. Right? It's 5.
There's one more.
I'm gonna embarrass myself so badly. Can I phone a friend?
Yes, phone a friend.
I know it's about Hey Mitch.
Oh,
Chat.
clock is ticking.
Yeah,
Chat
Okay,
help.
let's see.
5,
Okay,
4,
everybody's saying 5.
3, 2,
Chat help me.
1.
Sunrise on the Weeping.
I'm sorry you ran out of time, but you
Okay.
do get the first point.
Yeah.
So sorry. Y'all gotta be quicker. Okay, team 2. This question is harder. Keep in mind, I did not make these questions. I could have nailed that first one, but the second one I would have had no idea. Which classic play is These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong based on? And the book's title, These Violent Delights, is taken from a quote spoken in that play. For 1 bonus point, what is the full quote?
Oh, wait, is it Romeo and Juliet?
It is Romeo and Juliet.
Okay, cool.
That is correct. That is
Ah.
correct. And now, what is the full quote?
Delights. These violent delights will have violent ends. These violent delights will have violent ends.
Yes, that is correct. As spoken by Friar Lawrence. So let's see. Of course, I'm sorry, I'm trying to write down the scoring and my marker doesn't work. Okay, so team 1 has 1 point and team 2 has 2 points. All right, team 1. How many floors are in the elevator of Long Way Down by Jason Reynolds?
I have no idea.
Audience, help him out.
Chat. Chat, please.
Gosh, I don't know.
7.
7? Okay.
7 is correct. 7 is correct. All right. Team 2. In Twilight by Stephanie Meyer, where did Bella Swan live before she moved to Forks, Washington?
Arizona, wasn't it?
Phoenix, yeah, Phoenix, Arizona. Yeah.
Arizona.
That is correct. All right. Team 1. It was the show of the summer in 2025. But what year did the first book in The Summer I Turned Pretty publish?
2015?
Incorrect. I am
No.
sorry.
Sorry. No,
2009.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
wrote earlier. Yeah.
Lady knew you should have
I'm
waited.
sorry, guys.
Incidentally, everybody, Twilight is actually how I knew the Shakespeare quote. So
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
it was from Shakespeare.
I actually did know the quote because of Westworld. They say it like 18 times in season 2. Okay, team 2, last question for trivia. What film adaptations of an award-winning Broadway musical was directed by the author of The Perks of Being a Wallflower?
Wait, say the question again. I got
What?
lost in there.
Yeah, what film adaptation of an award-winning Broadway musical was directed by the author of The Perks of Being a Wallflower?
Oh gosh.
I didn't know he was a director.
Neither did I.
he also
Does
directed the movie of
anyone in the chat know?
Yeah, chat folks, help us
Yeah,
out.
please
What
help
film
us.
adaptation of an award-winning Broadway musical was directed by the author of The Perks of Being a Wallflower? That's hard.
Gosh, I have no idea. Oh, Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just
Okay,
reading
time's
them
up.
as they
3.
pop up.
Say one of them.
Someone said Dear Evan Hansen. Dear Evan
That
Hansen.
is correct.
Yeah!
Yes. Woo! Okay,
Cute.
fun, weird trivia fact. The guys who did the music for Dear Evan Hansen, Justin Paul and Benj Pasek, I believe were their names. Justin Paul was my neighbor in Harlem, New York. He used to play the piano all night, and him and his wife, and whenever there were blackouts, like we would all lean out our windows and we would wave at each other. Just fun fact that no one needs to know. Yay! Okay, so team 2 has 3 points, team 1 has 2 points, but there is still a chance to catch up. Before we move to the next round, I'm just going to remind our audience there will be a $50 gift card drawing that will happen at the end of our show. The $50 bookshop.org gift card can be used at YALLFest Bookseller Blue Bicycle Books Bookshops site. And there will also be a galley giveaway of all the books running as part of YALLFest. Check out the link in the chat or the QR code on the screen. All right, Pictionary time. Team one, do you have your prompt? Just one
Yeah.
of you should have a prompt. Is that correct? Who got the prompt? Oh wait, let's just go with let's see. Peyton, you go first.
Okay. Just tell me when.
Oh, I have to set a timer. Hold on.
Peyton
Uh
created this team with her drawing. She's an amazing artist.
Thank you.
I'm gonna like
all,
stick
all
figures.
right. Are you ready to go? Okay. And go. I would sing a song, but I'm not a good singer. All right, folks, what
Sticks
is
of
this?
Crows.
Yes.
Oh, wow, that was easy. Wow. Okay. Team two. Which one of you wants to go first?
I can
How
go
about Alex? Okay, go.
for sure. All
Oh,
right, I'm just
sorry.
gonna do it. I'm gonna do it right here.
Good.
Make this, how do I make the screen bigger for Alex? I can't see. Hold on. Oh, is that line on the X supposed to be a thing? Heart X.
No.
Oh, okay. um, um,
I'm not supposed to use words. I'm not using words. I'm just
a heart and a stop sign. Don't stop loving. Chat.
You're so close.
People don't stop. Oh, Heartstopper.
There we
Yay!
go.
Thank
Correct.
you.
Correct. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Team one, are you ready to go? Thumbs up.
Is it me again? Oh wait, I
Oh,
gotta.
yeah. I think everyone's going once.
Okay, let me know when to go.
Okay.
All right. On the count of 3, 2, 1, go.
Um, okay.
Shoes, heels, sad, drop dead,
Yes.
drop
But
dead, gorgeous.
no, here, hold on. Can I draw a
Basketball. Is that a
so
bomb?
bad. No, it's a
Heels is it stomp. Um Not Heartstopper.
50 seconds, audience. Y'all got anything?
Is it a bomb?
what do you know my terrible drawing?
Is it a bomb? Is it a
No, it's a
I don't think you're allowed to talk.
sorry.
All right, 5 extra seconds. 4,
um
3, 2.
heel?
I'm sorry. Y'all did
Oh
not.
no.
It's
Would you
supposed
like?
to be Cinderella is dead.
Oh,
What was
okay,
that at
that
the
makes sense.
bottom?
It's a pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Okay.
Right. Pumpkin did
Right.
not bring to mind
Uh-huh.
Cinderella for me, but now have y'all received second prompts? Because I'm not in charge of the clicker.
Wait, oh, I need to go still.
Oh, you haven't gone, right. Apologies. All right, team two, get ready to go.
Okay.
And go.
Okay.
okay.
Are letters not allowed? I can't put letters on these. I don't know.
They look like
um,
windows or eyes. Oh,
oh,
a person, two person.
mhm, mhm.
Ah. Are they archways? Are they doorways?
No, no. I mean, I'm not supposed to talk.
Ah,
Hold on.
20-second warning.
ooh, oh, they're graves, aren't they?
Yes, yes.
They both die at the end.
No,
No.
close. Keep going. Um,
The survivors both
10
died.
seconds, audience.
Am I in the right?
Yes,
Is it
you're going in the
Cemetery
right
Boys?
direction. Yes.
Oh, right under the deadline. You
Thank
had
you,
like less than
Michelle.
1 second. Woo. Okay. Oh, team two is in the lead right now. Team two has five, team one has three. Is that correct? I'm making little tick marks. I believe it's 5-4. Okay. Did y'all receive second props, or should we move to the Q&A portion of the evening?
I
Uh,
do not know how I'm gonna do my next one, so
Oh, you got
okay.
another one? Did I get
I've
yeah.
another
Wait,
got
one?
I didn't
another one.
get a
I
second
also
one.
don't know how to
Okay,
do
y'all
it.
should all be getting second ones right now. Peyton, you have yours ready?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah,
allegedly.
this is a hard one.
Yeah. Well, okay, that's a spoiler. I can't answer that question. Okay,
Okay. Are you ready to draw?
sure.
This is really you got a really hard one.
Oh no.
Okay. Clock starts in 3, 2, 1, go. Do 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 do
Trying
do
to remember
do.
what the cover looks like.
I really am like whispering into this microphone like it works.
Okay. And mm,
Somebody said not all boys wear blue.
Very close,
close,
very close.
close.
All boys aren't blue.
Yes.
There we go.
Okay, thank
Okay.
you, Jen.
You got it. Well played. I was like, how are you gonna do blue?
Yeah, no, I was like, can I have like a blue Sharpie right here? But I feel like that's cheating. I can't do it.
All right, team two, do you have your prompt?
I don't have one yet. Do
I
you have one?
I do have it.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I guess that's your problem. Um, okay.
You got an image in your head?
No.
Okay, great.
Am I allowed numbers?
I'll give you numbers,
Can
no
I can
letters.
write a number? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's do yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Is it is it a road? Is it like a funnel, a river? Directions, four directions, uh, divergent.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
That
Very
You're
was, thank
amazing.
you,
You're
from the
amazing.
chat.
That was
good.
awesome.
The
Good.
chat is so
Wow.
helpful. Thank you all.
Thank you, everyone.
All right, team one, it is back in your corner. Are you ready to go?
I did not get my second
Oh
prompt.
no.
I don't know where it is.
HD, did you get your second prompt?
It might be
Oh,
in the
second
chat
prompts
a
are
ways
in the
up.
chat to you directly. Oh goodness,
Oh,
I don't
to
know how to
me.
find
Oh,
them.
It'll have a little red thing on it saying
Little red
direct
thing.
message in the webinar chat.
Okay. Oh gosh. I don't know how to zoom.
if you just pull up the chat and kind of scroll a little bit.
I am scrolling. I don't see the direct
I don't.
message.
Heather, you're
Oh,
not
direct
alone.
message. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. I don't
Say
know
it
how
out
to
loud.
click
Just
on it.
kidding.
Um, um, direct message. Sorry, everyone.
No, I'm equally.
Oh
Uh,
no.
I
I've
don't
like
know. I
found it, but
can.
I can't. Wait, just email it to me.
We are having technical difficulties, so while we wait,
Come back.
we will do a quick Q&A.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in all of your books, your main characters go on a journey of discovery in one form or another. Were these journeys inspired by real life, and or where did you find inspiration for them? Um, why don't we go in alphabetical order? Alex, you go first.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so their journey of discovery in Maybe Tomorrow I'll Know, without getting into crazy spoiler territory, is definitely a journey of identity exploration. When I first got the idea for this book, my first thought was, wow, that's horrifying. I'm so glad that didn't happen to me that way. Where a journey of identity discovery starts from having absolutely no clue who you are, except for knowing one thing. And in this case, we're in spoiler territory, but that's fine because you guys are all really cool and we'll get there. But it is the first thing you know about yourself being gender. I mean, that your gender is this. Laurie knows he's a boy and he's stuck in a girl's body and then has to navigate what it's like. I really wanted to explore the experience of dysphoria in a way that maybe would resonate with cisgender audiences of like what if you were just stuck in a body that really wasn't yours, having no idea what your actual body looked like. So in some ways it does resonate and was inspired by my own journey, and in other ways it's a horrifying experience that I'm really glad I didn't have to go through.
Good. I mean, yeah, I have no, like, I have such a privilege as a very straight, white presenting man. So it's like I read books like yours and I'm just like, and it's so important for these stories to exist. So
Thank you.
writing. As you'll learn once you start hitting have you done school visits yet?
No, not yet.
Ooh, I mean, the kids are going through it out there and it's going to be great. And yeah, the readers, young readers they're just the best. Yeah, HD, same question. Were your main character journeys inspired by real life or where did you find inspiration for them?
Yeah, I think in everything I write, I'm always working through a lot of my own issues and my own past stuff. It's sort of that's I write as therapy for myself. So definitely a lot of it was inspired by a lot of my own stuff that I was actively trying to work through as I wrote it. And then a lot of it, came from friends, family, other places. I pulled from other people's journeys as well. And then I also my book was heavily inspired by Wild, for anyone who doesn't know. So there was also kind of paralleling things in that story. But yeah, definitely a lot of personal things. And then definitely fictionalizing things because it's fiction. Yeah.
Fiction is good. In
Yeah.
my experience, fiction is easier to write than the really painful memoir stuff. So fictionalize it. It's much easier. There's a healthy distance. Peyton, how about you?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I would agree that this book was also therapy for me. So this book deals a lot with conspiracy theories. And I feel like we're living in a country, at least I'm in the States, that's completely controlled by conspiracy theories. And it's also inspired by when I was a teenager, I was very micro kind of an influencer. And growing up feeling like you're being observed, it's very hard to change and to grow and to change your mind, and telling yourself you know who you are kind of traps you in this bubble, especially when you have everyone looking at you. And I think a lot of Gen Z and Gen Alpha feels that mirror constantly being held up to themselves. So it's about conspiracies, but also a lot about like influencer culture and finding yourself and your belonging in the midst of that, as well as my small town farm girl trauma. So I experienced less cattle mutilation, but yeah.
And Taylor, how about you?
Well, I'm going to round us out and say my book is also inspired by a personal journey. So, uh, I am the middle of three sisters, and my older sister has severe developmental disabilities. And growing up, I could never really find a book that matched the dynamic in my own home because there was nobody that was like writing about embracing just like the hilarity of day to day, the ups and downs in like a real relatable way. I think a lot of what I read, some of it was very like saccharine, like sweet, or kind of depressing. And I really wanted to write the book that I needed as a child, to see a real dynamic of sisterhood reflected. back at me dealing with the same struggles and the same joys that we overcome. And so yeah, mine is definitely inspired by my own sibling dynamic.
Yeah, I think everything that I write is a book that I'm writing for my younger self, or
Mhm.
I'm writing a book that I wanted to read at that age. Um,
Yes.
like when we write, that was a book that I would love to have my senior year. Because it's about my best friend who was dealing drugs, which is like not an easy topic to talk about, but it's also a reality that's in our country that happens to a lot of kids. It's not that these are bad kids, they're good kids doing bad things for good reasons. You know, society has failed them and they're doing what they can to, just get by. Um, I don't know. It's very Tess of the Dubervilles, which I read my senior year instead, but is also very good. But also very long. I bought a copy again the other day. I was like, I do not remember being like so thick. Um, anyways, enough about me. Do y'all have your second prompts
They
Yeah.
were just
for
Yes.
Pictionary?
I
Okay.
don't know what to
oh
do with
yes.
that.
I believe in you.
All
All
right. Are you ready to
right.
go?
Yes.
Okay, let me set my clock.
I'm locked in.
Okay, three, two, one, go.
I'm a little bit.
Are
Boy,
we?
I really am terrible at drawing. I'm sorry.
I make a lot of graphic novels, and by make, I mean write. And I make the artist do all the work, which is nice for me because I cannot draw. Okay, we're at 30 seconds. Ooh,
Okay.
Okay.
Something's on fire.
Uh-huh.
X or
Uh,
catching fire.
mm-mm.
no.
Mm.
Uh,
Audience, throw out some ideas.
Sorry.
It's
It's
okay,
a
Sharon.
log. It's like kindling, campfire.
uh,
Uh Campfire spark. Um
Closer. Five
Wait.
more seconds.
Embers? The end in embers? Or what's it? Ember in the ashes?
That's
Uh,
it.
oh,
Okay,
oh,
I will
okay.
give it to you.
Yay, good job.
All right, last one. Do you have it?
I have it.
You don't sound excited.
I am not.
All right. I have faith in you. I think you're gonna do this.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep it toward me for a second.
Okay.
Okay. Um,
Person with an egg.
uh, um,
Okay. A person giving something to someone else.
yes.
The giver?
Yes.
Oh, whoa.
You're awesome. That was
Wow.
amazing.
I don't think you're supposed to say yes, but
Oh, sorry.
I'll let it happen. I
Thank
will
you.
let it happen. We're all writers. We want to be at home, being internal and not. I mean, I'm an introvert. I've been forced by this job to become an extrovert. So if y'all are anything like me, 5 years ago, I could not do any public speaking. So it takes a while. If y'all have,
I'm very sweaty.
yeah. That
Can
would
I
be
take
Yeah.
this off now?
very normal. Yes, you could take off your bandanas. Let's do some more questions. Are there any audience questions? Yeah, put it in the chat and I will ask y'all another question while we wait for our audience to send us some questions. Unless I can see one real fast. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, I don't see one. There's so many chats. I love this, but they're all book titles. Okay, questions for the authors. Some of you will be releasing your debut book, and some of you have one or two books under your belt at this point. So, can you share a bit about your experience getting published? Yeah, how you got to this point in your career, what the experience has been like, and if you have any advice for inspiring authors. That's like 5 questions. Just pick one. We'll go backwards. Taylor, you go first.
So, um, the Heartbreak and Other Organ Failures is my YA debut. I actually have two adult novels that were published like over 5 years ago with a small press, but this is kind of my first foray into children's literature. But the I was not one of like those quick success stories. It took me 7 books and close to probably over 400 rejections to get a literary agent. It took a very long time, 8 years. Like I just kept going, and I have a lot of people that ask me like, "Why? How did you keep going and not give up?" And I think honestly, you get to the point where you just like don't even care. Like you just laugh at yourself. You're like, okay, here it comes. I was thinking that agents would probably see my name popping up in their inbox and be like, oh, she's going around again. But it really truly only takes one. Yes, it takes one person to see the heart of your story and truly believe in it and help you shape it enough to pitch it to an editor to get to this point. And that one yes has been really life changing to get here. So
100% persistence is
just
everything. I worked
just keep going.
in New York for 15 years in editorial trying to get published. I probably got about 800 rejections. So I'm right there with you. Like
Yeah.
it's not easy. And it's still I email Marvel and DC like twice a year. And I'm like, yo, I used to work with y'all. I used to go to lunch with y'all on a weekly basis. Please let me write something. Cricket. They don't even reply. I'm like, just say no, just say no. Yeah. Anyways,
It's so
one.
hard. You just have to have so much like almost almost audacity, I think, to keep writing and keep pitching.
Yeah.
And don't let anything tell you you can't.
Yeah. Peyton, how about you?
I so agree with the audacity thing. Like, I feel like to write and to create is kind of playing God a little bit, like in your Victor Frankenstein era. So you just kind of have to decide that you're worthy enough to try it. I would say for me, once stuff started happening, once I got an agent, everything happened very quickly. And now that I have my second book coming out, I'm so much more intentional with what I want to say, what kind of, I guess, brand of the way I speak about my book, the way I speak about my writing process, where my first book was throwing things at a wall and seeing what stuck. And then I figured out the thesis of the book and the themes as it was done. And now I start with a query length pitch and then a synopsis. So it's much easier. Writing is less like pulling teeth now. And I also have spreadsheets for my book promo so I don't stress myself out. Instead of trying to make all my Canva graphics at once, and then my book comes out and then I don't know what else to post because I already did all my promo before it came out. So yeah, now I'm just kind of focusing on like getting better at doing the public speaking. And I had no problem just emailing agents nonstop because if they don't want me, they don't want me. I never hear from them again. But going into a bookstore I love and talking to them about doing an event, like, and if I show up there again, they're gonna remember me, and it's embarrassing, even though it's not embarrassing. I'm just convinced that it
Yeah.
is. So I would say that my second go around, I'm just a little bit more intentional with the actual writing and with how it's a career now, not a hobby, and so that transition has been interesting, but great for the most part.
HD.
Yeah, my process of getting here was really long. I have been writing now every day for about 15 years, and this is my first book that has sold. Um, and that was really hard. I think for me the hardest part was just on a daily basis trying to shut down the voice that is like, and I think most of our heads it is like, why are you doing this? Why are you wasting your time? This is not going to happen. Like it's just, and I think I honestly, like looking back, at least on like the past like several years, like I think I spent more time actually daily battling that voice than I did actually writing words. So the more I think you can just shut down that voice and kind of go into a cave and shut out the noise of the world because, the world is what it is. And yeah, it just put your head down and do the work and keep going and you'll get there. But you gotta just there's some the audacity or like even being a little delusional that like, you have to like really believe that like some part of you has to believe that yeah, you can do it and you can get there. But yeah,
I
it's
don't think it's delusional. I think you just have to put in the work and be prepared to be rejected a lot.
yeah, yeah.
But there are some people who it's like they cut straight to the front of the line. I know writers who they're like, "Oh yeah, my first book was a seven house auction," and I'm like, "I do not wish harmful things on you. Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. That is very nice. Good." Alex?
Yeah, I mean, my debut experience was not particularly great. Publishing is small enough that I'm not going to get into that.
Right.
Uh, so I guess I will answer the question like what would be advice to people getting into it. And my honest advice as somebody who kind of cut the line a little bit, I didn't query for very long with my first novel, and then I really struggled on the other end of that. The hardest lesson to learn was nobody in the world is going to prioritize nurturing your love of it the way you will. You are the one who's going to keep you going that way. And I'm super lucky now. I have a fantastic team. I have a team who's like completely behind me, and it has been life-changing. My first couple of years in publishing were very lonely and very quiet. And I really let those voices influence how I felt about myself in my writing. And if I could do anything over again, it would be to not do that and believe that what I have to say is important and that the stories I'm telling are important because the right people are going to agree with you.
100%. And also I'm very fortunate to say after 5 years, I like kind of have started going to book events like ALA and ABA and like YALLFest, and it's like summer camp, and it is amazing because I spend so much time alone when I'm writing, and then when I go to these things, like I just went to the Texas Book Festival and like hanging out with so many other children's book writers. I mean, and the children's book writers, I mean, teenagers, YA, middle grade, whatever, we're the coolest ones at the party because like everyone is overdressed. Like although adult authors like take themselves so seriously, and you can spot the kids book authors because we're just like having fun and it's awesome. And that loneliness will start to go away because it's so fun to have like a group of people and like whether the librarians or booksellers or like fans, like I'm not gonna lie, I let some fans buy me some shots the other night and I was like, okay, three is enough. Okay, let's do some audience questions. Let's see. What book changed you as a teen? What book changed you as a teen? Peyton, you go first.
Oh my gosh. Okay, me first. Huh, huh. Um, I really, really enjoyed the Raven Cycle series. I would say that it made me want to write something like that. So that was very important to me. I also really enjoyed a lot of Neil Shusterman's stuff. Specifically, no one talks about the series, the Skinjacker trilogy, Everlost and Everwild and Everfound. They had the coolest ghost rules, like the way that the ghost physics work. So I guess just reading things that have also a lot of found family themes, but just stuff that I'm like, I want to make that. Like that's a thing that's allowed to exist. Okay. And they were things that also dealt with kind of heavy, intense themes and feeling like I'm allowed to engage with them, but then still have some whimsy. So I would say that those series.
Awesome. And HD, am I supposed to be calling you Heather or HD?
You didn't call me either.
Okay.
I went by HD because I don't like the name Heather, but you can still call me. There are enough people in my
Oh,
world that just know me as Heather, and so I've just made my peace with it. But yeah,
okay.
either or is fine.
Yeah, okay.
Whichever you
I like the
prefer.
name Heather. I remember Heather Brown. She was a very nice girl in fourth grade when I was a new kid at school. She was very sweet to me, and some of the other kids were not. But what changed you as a teen?
So as a teen, I truly did not read. I was the kid in class who never read the assignment and who skated by on, when we would have class discussions and everything. And every book I picked up or was assigned, I didn't feel like was for me. And I was just like, reading is not for me. And I had my senior English teacher, Miss Farrell, if you're out there, thank you. You're amazing. We all had to do book reports on like a classic piece of literature. So everybody in the class got a list to choose from except me. She had mine circled and she was like, you're going to read this one and she could see that I needed it. So she assigned me Catcher in the Rye. And it was a book that I was in such an angry place in my life, and I just felt so disconnected from uh, just the world around me. And it was the first time I read a book about. It was the first time I read a YA book. Honestly, it was a book about an angry kid, and like it changed. It opened my eyes, and I was like, oh, there are books in the world for me. It's not all, Beowulf or, Sweet Valley High or whatever everybody else was reading at that time. And it was the first thing that ever made me think, oh my gosh, I like books. And from there, I grew a love of reading. So yeah, whole Catcher in the Rye. Thanks,
Alex,
Miss Farrell.
same question.
Yeah, Peyton, we've got to talk about the Raven Cycle.
I have my beat up copies right here.
Yeah, I have the special editions somewhere on my shelf. Oh my goodness. Specifically, The Dream Thieves was the one for me. Uh, it was, I love a book about a yearner. I love a book about a yearner. But I think that was my first encounter with like a queer character on the page where it wasn't a big deal. It kind of is. And if you've read the book, you know what I mean. But to have that just be a part of the story and in such a beautiful dynamic that those characters have, that those friendships, I thought that it was really remarkable that it was allowed. As someone who grew up where I didn't have a lot of access to that, it was so impactful to me to read and see another character and have that moment of recognition, which is why I write what I write now.
That's awesome. How about you, Taylor?
Y'all might think that this is kind of a funny answer, but I think it was probably a little younger than teens, like probably 12. I would have to say Meg Cabot, The Princess Diaries. um, Mostly because um, it just sucked me in with the voice and the way that, yeah, just pulled the reader in. And it was so funny and heartfelt. And I really felt like it was the first time a character felt like a best friend to me. And I was a voracious reader. I would sit and just finish a book in a day. We didn't have cable or anything, so that was mostly I spent my time. And I remember there was a moment I finished like the third book in the series and I turned it over on the back and I was reading about the author and that was like the very first time I can remember being like, wow, wouldn't it be crazy one day if I wrote a book? And then I like pushed it aside and I didn't really try writing until I was like mid-20s. But yeah, I think that was like the very first spark that I can remember, which I kind of forgot until this question you just asked. So that was kind of
Awesome.
funny.
I think mine was Dune by Frank Herbert because it was the
Oh,
first time I saw an appendix on the back and a glossary. And I was like, whoa, this world building is insane. And I loved it so much. I loved it. But it's funny because I read it every decade, and this decade I realized all that big action stuff happens off the page. I'm like, why are we not seeing the big battles? I was so mad this time around because I was like, I want to see the good stuff. Where's Zendaya? Um, okay. Another question from the audience. What is your main character's favorite breakfast breakfast food? Um, yeah, Alex, I'm gonna make you go first.
Oh gosh. Of the book of this book?
Yeah, yeah,
That's a great question.
Yeah, you have to
Grapefruit
really
with
think
sugar
about
on
that
it.
character. What do they wake up and crave?
Grapefruit with sugar on it. And I have a scene in the book where he has to eat grapefruit without the sugar on it because of a presence who
Okay,
is watching. Not
nice.
to be super
Grapefruit is
ominous.
disgusting. So
How dare you? Slander.
it's
I'll take
vile.
that.
I will not. I will not. A friend offered me grapefruit juice at his house last night, and I threw it in his face.
I have a 2 liter of grapefruit juice right now in my fridge.
Peyton, how about you?
This is actually also in my book. Claire likes chocolate chip pancakes, and Lenny eats a lot of granola bars. But she also likes chocolate chip pancakes. They learn that about each other. So
Heather, HD.
Yeah, also in the book, while they're on the hike, Lottie discovers that she likes eating like ramen and noodles for breakfast a lot more than any breakfast food. She's like, why is breakfast eggs and weird stuff? She's like, this is the best breakfast ever. It's yeah, noodles.
Taylor, do you have an answer? Because I do not have a breakfast scene in my book, so now I feel like I did a disservice to my readers.
There's a scene in a diner. I think that they like old school diner food.
Okay,
Everything, everything's sticky.
fair enough. Okay, final question, and then we'll do the gift card drawing. What are you reading and what are you writing right now? Um, oh, Peyton, you go first.
okay. I just finished. It's right up here. Sweatpants reveal. Um, I just finished reading The Transition by Logan Ashley Kistner. It's about a werewolf and about a character who has top surgery, and then as he's recovering, he gets bit by a werewolf. And it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. I'm going to be doing an event with the author in January. Oh, and I dropped it. And right now, I'm working on this is my pitch. If you're listening, Kristen, um, I'm working on a YA horror about a girl with OCD who is convinced that she's going to become a serial killer, who gets involved with a group of mysterious girls who claim they can turn into animals. And then people in the town start going missing who happen to be enemies of the girls, and the main character is like, did I do that? So it's about my experience with OCD as a teen, and not the kind where you clean.
Fair. Um, how about you, Taylor?
Peyton, that book sounds so good. I want it. I am actually reading Peyton's book, Bad Creek. I don't have it, it's next to my bed, but it's so good. Oh my gosh. The way that you're like weaving everything in is just like blowing my mind. So yeah, love it. It's awesome. Everybody should read it. Um, and what am I writing? This is it's also kind of a pitch. um, I am working on another YA contemporary. This one is about competitive gymnastics, and it is not about the Olympics. It's kind of like an ode to like the mid-tier small town gymnast, and it's kind of an interesting subculture. Like there's a lot of sides to gymnastics that people don't see. It it's not about the big meat. It's very much um, a sisterhood, and also wondering like why you're doing all these crazy things. And just the kind of journey that this main character goes on as she is getting older and kind of balancing everything, a teenager and more, and if this is really what she wants in life, and letting go of that identity. So
Nice. HD, how about you? What are you reading? What are you writing?
I am reading Alex's Maybe Tomorrow I'll Know. And I'm also reading, which I am loving, it's awesome. And I'm also reading The Bluest Eye by Toni Morrison. I'm trying to go back and read a lot of books that I should have read a long time ago. So those are what I'm reading. What I'm working on is try and describe it without saying things that I'm still trying to figure out. So it's a YA, I know that. It's leaning mystery thriller. It's got gritty kind of Hollywood vibes. It follows a girl named Kit who's super ambitious and she has kind of a dark past with lots of buried secrets as she tries to find a fresh start after being kicked out of a Hollywood Arts Academy that was pretty prestigious. And someone in her new world knows about her past and is not going to let her forget. Um, and there's a lot of like, there's a high stakes art competition and a bathroom graffiti whisper network that girls use to like keep each other safe. And because I'm me, there's coyotes. Because I love writing about worlds within the wildland urban interface where our world bumps up against the natural world and things just get super weird. So yeah, that's what I'm working on.
Nice. Alex?
Yeah, I'm currently reading The Starving Saints, which is it's a horror novel set in a medieval castle. Um, with it's nasty. First, it's nasty. It's about cannibals. It's about starvation in the title, and a saint that is not what she seems at all. I'm really enjoying it. Uh, yeah, every other page I keep going, ooh. So that's to me the mark of a great book that I know I'm gonna remember for a long time. And in terms of what I'm working on, I'm finishing up revisions on my next book that has been called, maybe tomorrow knows, Evil Twin, and that it's also about trans identity, but in this case, it is a religious horror that follows a young trans man who has just come out to his wonderfully accepting boyfriend, who then forgets that happened. Overnight becomes obsessively right-wing conservative and dangerously aggressive to the point that in self-defense, this guy and his best friend end up killing him. And then he comes back the next day like nothing happened.
It happens
Give
sometimes,
it to me now.
You know,
I want it now.
it's my
Chills.
Tuesday.
All right. So let's announce our gift card winner. Uh, Remember, this is a $50 bookshop.org gift card uh, for the bookseller, Blue Bicycle Books. Y'all should visit them online at the bookshop site. The gift card winner is Marie Markward. We will message you in the chat with our email, and then you have $50 to spend on books. Um, Anyways, it was great chatting with y'all. All right, that's it for tonight. Huge thanks to all of y'all. Norton Books for Young Readers, y'all West, and of course to you readers. Yeah, that's it. Thanks everybody. It was nice playing games with y'all. Oh, I guess I should announce Team 2 won by 1 point. So Team 2, congratulations. But we're all winners here because we're your readers. All right, y'all. Everyone have a good night and a good weekend. Take care.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.